Hey, what's up? I assume you're the new star rookie everyone's been going on about. I'm Eric. That's right, Eric der Vogelweide. I suggest you do your best to emulate me. I've been out defending humankind for a while, and I think I know. Eric, look out! Whoa! Don't just stand there and fight!
Well, there you go. Welcome to this godforsaken place. I'm Selma. Don't waste your time remembering. Neither of us will be here long. I hate being the guy to break it to you, but death is not so rare out here. Surprised? Afraid? Well, what did you think it was gonna be? Forget it. The time for mourning has come and gone. We've got a mission. Let's go. Here's a key to staying alive. Never give a breath of quarter, and stay the hell away from me.
New Oracle responses are popping up everywhere. Watch out, you're being boxed in. Cut a path through the weakest part of their lines. Fall back beyond the range of the maidens and take them one at a time.
Come free. That had to hurt. Where's my victory cake? Come free. Where's my victory cake?
Nasty teeth!
Fresh.
There, enemy down. All Oracle responses are silent. I'm so sorry. I should have seen it coming.
Come free.
I had warned you sooner.
Enough.
You'll be looking at advanced God Eater tactics and awareness. This could save your life out in the field. Mid-sized and larger Aragami are often made of sterner stuff. They have armor of different thickness about their bodies. By watching for their response immediately following an attack, you can tell if you're striking an effective area. There are 4 possible responses from a God Arc attack. This shows them ordered from weakest to strongest. Be sure to watch for these replies when you strike Aragami. Always focus your attacks where they are most effective. I've prepared a Vajra simulation target. Go ahead and begin combat. Try to discover where all responses land.
Blowing up! Dumbass. I am a little petty.
Alright, go ahead and halt there. Did you find the weak points? Vajra tails are exceedingly weak, while their capes will deflect almost any attack thrown at them. Striking against those points is almost useless. It's always better to shift position and adjust your specific target. Now, an Aragami's armor can change as well. Anything from activation to bond breaks can affect its strength. Particular training target, a bond break will weaken the defense of its head and forelegs. Do note, however, that sometimes shattering an Aragami bond will create armor elsewhere. Observation is key here. Also bear in mind that different weapons are more or less effective against various body parts. Another preferred method is to attack with elemental powers. When you find an enemy weak to blaze, freeze, spark, or divine attacks, you can exploit these breaks to bring them down. Once again, you'll know for certain if an element is effective by watching for the Aragami's response. Now, using everything you've learned today, slay this target.
Mine. That had to hurt. Such a shame. Try out whatever elemental attacks you can get your hands on. Take advantage of these weaknesses. Striking with increased force and efficiency will change your battles to the core. The very heart of this is simple. When you're in the field, trust in your natural style of combat. Experiment and learn. That is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Dismissed, God Eater.
Looks like we're heading out together this time, huh? I'm glad we made it this far. At the end of the day, surviving is what matters in this line of work. I think I've got to be extra careful. I don't know what my mom and sister would do if I... Well, never mind. Oh, hey, on the down low, do you know Sakuya? Yeah? Are you close? Isn't she just smoking hot? And not just hot, but kind. And sweet. And hot! She's like a freaking Amazon warrior maiden. Damn, she's so fine. Even just thinking about her has got me all hyped for another mission. How about a little contest? Let's see which of us takes down the most Aragami. Oh, she'll be all over me then. Yeah.
Your primary target today is called a Congo, a medium-sized Aragami with devastating power. It won't just deal out punishment, but it can also take a beating before it goes down. It's the strongest enemy you've faced. Make sure you've brought supplies and be careful to use them intelligently. Come home safe.
Time to get busy, baby! Yeah!
I move like wind over the seas, silent, unseen.
Aragami down! This is the pace. I know. Target eliminated. Excellent.
Come through.
Because you blew me away!
want. Hey! We were fighting! Freeze!
Aragami is activating. Stay on your toes. An Aragami bond has been shattered. Keep going. They're weaker. Hit him. Hit him hard.
I think we can do this. We can do this.
Alpha 1, your vital signs are deep in the red. Fall back.
You think you can beat me?
An Aragami bond has been shattered. Keep going. This is the pace. I know you can win this.
I think we can do this. I know we can do this. There's no trap here. Nope.
They're not going anywhere. Enemy paralyzed. It's withdrawing. I think it must be going off to feed.
Hey! You can't just run off whenever you want. Hey! We were fighting!
They're blinded. This is your chance. Alpha 1, burst time is running low. We can confirm here. All targets have been neutralized. Congratulations, God Eater.
Another land free from the Aragami. And probably some other stuff.
That's how we run an operation around here.
I am in dire need of a massage. I'm starting to think I carry all my tension here, in the God Arcing wrist.
Are we gonna head back soon? I'm on the season finale of Booger Rally, and it is so good!
Well. Easy work at that one.
Let's begin with a concept, arcology. In essence, a building completely self-contained, but that's not all. Self-sufficient as well, both in production and consumption therein. Of course, the best example is here. The Fenrir Far East branch, with the den at its core, is an arcology. In any situation, no matter how extreme, we could survive alone, even should all the remaining Fenrir structures collapse. Our status as an arcology would ensure that we could live on just as before, still eat, work, and fight, all based on our own production. Beneath the den is a fully equipped plant that produces food, god arcs, and any needed material for the people of the branch. Atop all that, we are supremely defended. An anti-Aragami wall lines the perimeter, and we boast the strongest God Eaters squadrons. That, in a nutshell, is the Far East, a powerful and complex arcology optimized solely for the protection of humankind. Unfortunately, we are still plagued by a number of issues. Foremost among them is that we simply cannot house all our citizens. I am certain you've seen the vast outer ghetto, a collection of ramshackle housing that lies just beyond the core of the branch. We would love to have those people inside, but the fact is, we simply don't have the room to accommodate. I'm afraid that the best we can do now is surround that ghetto with a larger anti-Aragami wall. Options are limited.
I don't know if that's enough. The armor's been breached a whole lot lately. Never bad, but Still.
Which is precisely why we have the defense unit stationed there, our strongest shield. Oh, goodness me, you were born in the outer ghetto, weren't you, Coda? My apologies. I did not mean to dismiss your fear so lightly.
No. It's not a problem.
Actually, there was a plan to expand the interior of the den. We were going to build another layer down for new residents.
But it never came through. The Aegis project picked up. And that's supposed to make us all much safer anyways.
Well, yes, exactly. At this time, a massive majority of Far East resources and the underground plant are being dedicated to helping construct the Aegis. But I think that should be a topic for another time.